Third time recording this video, third time the charm. Can we do it, boys? The question is maybe. Um, so this is a video documenting one of the problems that I found while making my tank game and how I came about fixing it. So the original idea for this tank game was that it's a round-based type of Call of Duty Zombies with tanks. As cool as that sounds, it was very fun making. However, I did run into a few bugs. Now, one of the bugs that I ran into was there was no clear form of enemy progression. It was just light tank after light tank after light tank after light tank. That's a core gameplay loop. It's there. However, it's not hard. The enemies die in one hit. They do chip damage, and they were originally, in my vision, meant to act as Thrall from Destiny. The Thrall, if you've never played Destiny, are this little low-end enemy which can normally be killed in one headshot, two body shots. Very, very annoying. However, on their own, they are relatively easy to kill, very easy to stay away from, and they don't pose that much of a threat. However, when there's 5 of them or more, or multiple of them around you, it is not a vibe time. It's not very fun. You're guaranteed to die if there's multiple of them around you. Obviously, during this video, you're going to find a lot of more bugs that still need to be fixed. One of the bugs is the enemies tend to fall through the map, so I need to come here, press delete, kill them. Am I still recording? I am. Sorry about that visual thing, if it made you sick. However, as you can see, so anyway, as I was saying, the Thrall, they're basically just an annoying enemy. Easy to kill, make you feel good. However, if there's more than one or more than 5, you're pretty much in danger because they will start doing a lot of damage. So now, what was the problem? What was the problem that I found was that they weren't the clear enemy progression. Obviously, wasn't fun. So now I had to create a second type of enemy to spawn at a certain time to make the game harder. So I did that. I created medium enemies, and there's one right there. They take 2 shots to kill and just deal armor damage for now. I will make them do health damage, but basically the problem that I found with them was that they weren't spawning, or they were spawning, but every time you killed one, it would spawn 3 more. So now, what's the problem with that? Well, they're not spawning. That was problem 1. The second problem was that if you killed one, 3 more would spawn, and that's very annoying because no one's computer can handle 500 enemies on the map at once. So I had to scrap the idea until I had found a fix, and I never found a fix, but I have now. And my professors are going to hate me. But here's proof that it works. This is the last enemy. If I bait him out to shoot me, if I kill him, there's a light tank, there's a light tank, I can't see that one, there's a medium tank. As you can see, they do actually spawn, and the rounds respawn, and the rounds carry on, and there's not more than one spawn, there's not more than 500 of them on the map. So I took this idea and applied it to heavy tanks, a third type of tank, like a boss. They spawn every 10 rounds, and will eventually drop an upgrade that will make your tank better, whether that be add an extra weapon, change how it looks, add extra armor, replenish your health fully, as you can't actually replenish your health. But anyway, back to the medium tanks and how the blueprint works. If I don't show that again, I'm sorry about that again. If I go into my God Manager, so this is creating the grid. This is spawning the player and generating random nodes to spawn on. So if I come down here, basically the way this works is on event begin play, it goes into a sequencer. It does them 2, then it does this one. It comes down here, tells the game it tells the player, as this is a debug right now, that it's spawning the enemies. It will do the first sequence is spawning light tanks, and then you can already see the node and how it works. and then the second sequence is spawning the medium tanks. However, this only works when they're past round 5, or if they're on round 5 or past round 5. So now, sorry, we go to here on event tick, which I know is a not very good way of using it, but it's the best way that I can do right now. I will have to talk to one of my professors to find out how to do it better, but for now this is how it works. It gets the actors, gets the length of that array. If it equals 0, if it does, then it asks itself, are there multiple enemies on the map? If there isn't, then it does this once, adds 1 2 rounds, makes a delay, adds 1 2 rounds to boss. If that equals 10, if it does, then it spawns the boss and then calls these. If it doesn't, then it just calls this. Now this is referring to this. This has to be fired to reset this do once. If it doesn't, then this can't continue. So I need this here. Anyway, after these reset functions are called, it goes all the way back here and then does this again. So now that all it focuses on is that one up to round 5. When it reaches round 5, it does this. So if it equals round 5, yes, then it checks the boolean for past round 5, then checks the boolean for multiple enemies, which is here, then spawns multiple enemies, and then spawns the medium tanks. That is how it works. That's how it's working for me now. I'm very happy with it working. So that's a quick little update on how I got multiple enemies to spawn within my grid, within my map. Now obviously they spawn randomly within the map using this section here, which is the same for finding a spawn place for the player and enemies. I will now use this for something else. So thank you for watching. I will also put a text part up on my forum that explains how it works. Thank you for watching.